Hello everybody, for those of you who know me, welcome back. For those of you who don't, my name is Faber Dino and I'm playing Case Solved, the London Files. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the final case. For a moment then I thought it didn't save the fact that I did two. That would have been oh, thank God for that. No, we're on to case 3, the final one, and it's stolen time. As you can see, it's up there. Unless my image, in my video is covering it. I really hope not. So anyway, at Big Ben, the master clockmaker was found unconscious on the very night every clock stopped at once. What lies behind the mystery? Human error? Conspiracy? Something supernatural? It will fall to Scotland Yard to find the answer. No, it won't fall to Scotland Yard. It will fall to the greatest detective in the world. Detective M. Stache. God, I missed that accent. All my years as detective, I've seen every kind of victim, but time, that's a first. It's mainly the poetry detective, the clock stopped, that's all. Yet they called Scotland Yard, not a repairman. What did the cameras catch? Nothing, they froze at the very same moment. 117. Thank God, I thought I was gonna miss that. AI grows more human by the day. Now even the machines have gone on strike. Far too early for your nonsense, detective. Human error, sabotage, or something more sinister. Oh, sinister is always good. But I first need to know what each of them saw when Big Ben stopped. What a dastardly case. It's a dastardly case, gentlemen and ladies and everyone else in between. This is a much bigger case than the 2 murders I had to deal with. So boring, those cases. But no, broken clocks. That's the thing that moves this country forward. I mean, it's Big Ben. We have to get it done. We have to solve this case. Everything else, stop everything. What's that? There's more murders? No, I need to deal with clocks. Oh God. Do you ever just think to yourself, wow, this is a bit that I'm doing? Can't believe it. Sergeant, the summary. The technician swears the logs were deleted. The guards insist she saw time move backwards. You said it, Sergeant. You said it. A national symbol has stopped, detective. The yard wants answers, not riddles. Pressure is at breaking point. I wonder what the voice actors' directions were, because I'm actually looking into that. I'm doing lessons and stuff. It's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just sort of wondering, they got to the booth, they got a script, I'm assuming, unless they were just told, improvise these lines with Sinish or whatever. Pressure helps to focus, officer. It's good to see you again. The officer was the first to arrive. The injured clockmaker is her uncle. He has a place on the team. Oh, that's you! You from the first case. Oh, hi there! Looking fabulous, my darling. No, we're in a work environment. I have to be super professional. Were you the one who did it? Tell me, son. Just ignore me, I'm going mad. Well, maybe it's already happened a long time ago. I don't know at this point. He's stable, detective, but he wasn't just attacked. My uncle would say the clock was desecrated. Time stopped at 01700. That's not an error. It's a message. A message? Good point, officer. Weren't you off today? My day off ended the minute my uncle was attacked, detective. My place is here until we find out who did this. Officer, bravo. Welcome back to duty then. Stay in control of the room. I trust your instincts.
Да.
That's a bucket, but no leak anywhere. Suspicious. There's the cat! Thank God I found the cat. Whenever you go to a crime scene, you always have to try and find the cat. I know I can probably just find most of the stuff just by looking around, but I'm sorry, Stache, but I was talking, man. You can't just talk over people. It's rude. Empty, like the pay raises Scotland Yard keeps promising me. Well, that's just rude. Oop. And torch. The same light that reveals can also blind. Ah, this one's gone flat. Yeah, fair enough. That's what happens with batteries and such. What about you? What about you? What about everyone? What about this? The mop was a thing. I knew it. You should never trust mops. They always clean up the mess others leave behind. They know how to hide secrets. They're plotting everything. Is what conspiracy theorists say. Please ignore them. They just need to talk to people, touch grass, realize there's actual people in the world. But I'm sure they're lovely people. Someone tried to clean something up, their own guilty conscience perhaps. Perhaps. Evidence with a complimentary sandwich. Best case of the year. Thank God I found it. What about you? What do you got to say? I went dark and I grabbed the torch. Or did I just blink? Odd, the tools all check out. Reality doesn't. Okay, what about you? Round here, crime is a mop out of place. Now this. Oh, no, not you. Oh, I don't know. In the dark, everything looks suspicious. Okay, am I supposed to... Oh, that's for the cat. The clock stopped. We didn't. See if this helps. Okay, I've got my 9 clues. Let's go to the board. So I've got apprentice, I've got guard, I've got technician, and I've got... Officer? She is a suspect? Well, hopefully not. Okay, the officer responded to the distress of the clock tower and does not have the sabotage theory. Of course not! She is a straight... Wait. Oh. Does not have the sabotage theory. Okay. Okay. Cool. I can read. I understand the written word. The guard heard a scream. No, wait, not you. You heard a scream. And the technician noticed the glitches on the camera. Okay, great. Whoever found the clockmaker fallen has the theory of mechanical failure. Oh, wait, yeah, no. You... Theory. Failure, then. Whoever found the victim fallen. Oh, wait, no, then it wouldn't be you then. Never mind. As a theory of failure. Okay. Come back. The apprentice does not trigger the emergency and notice the latch in the clocks. Latch did not trigger the emergency. Oh, so then you're fallen, you must be emergency, and whoever had fallen thinks it's failure. Okay, cool. Whoever responded to the distress, so that was you, of the clockmaker doesn't think the cameras were obscured. So either disabled or broken. The guard did not record the time, and also never touched the clocks. So hands... Okay, whoever saw the inverted hands does not have the sabotage theory and thinks the camera were broken. Okay, broken, and so I'll come back, but you does not have sabotage, so you don't have sabotage. Whoever has the criminal theory recorded the time, and whoever touched the clocks did not find the clockmaker fallen. Okay, so it wasn't you. Either the guard has the sabotage, theory, or the officer has the criminal theory. Oh, so it wouldn't be sabotage. It would be... Okay, so you would have the criminal theory. Whoever has the criminal theory recorded the time. So you had the time. Whoever saw the... So that means you had touched. Whoever had hands does not have the sabotage theory and thinks the... So supernatural, sabotage. Go back over here. Whoever has the distress... didn't think the cameras were obscured, so disabled, which means you thought they were obscured. Hell yeah! Confirm! Stache. The technician swears the logs were in white. It was hackers, or worse, an automatic update. The guard, meanwhile, says the time ran backwards. Like a moonwalk, you know. The apprentice dreads telling off from the boss, and there goes my dream of retiring. And the officer. Wait, I know this one. I dropped my day off and came running. The clockmaker is my uncle. Okay. How is the apprentice had dreams of retirement? I mean, that sort of implies he's close to retirement age, but he's still an apprentice? Everything's better as family affair, even crime. And how is he? Stable, detective. But he has one thing nagging me. One thing's nagging me. It's not an error, it's a message. True, you know who'd make a fine witness? Time, but his soul testifies. The Oz wants answers, not riddles. There's a national landmark at the standstill. To work. Detective? Yes, I know. You always have such words of wisdom and somewhat dry sarcasm, my friend. I trust you, Stache. Collecting accounts and absurd theories, but someone attacked the clockmaker and tampered with time itself. Okay, a bit overblown, I have to say, but, you know, it's a timepiece, so, you know, gotta be fancy. There's the cat! He's right up there! Don't worry, kitty! I'll get you down from there so you're safe, and hopefully you won't scratch my face out! The lost minute remains at the center of everything. The guards insist time went back, but nothing here smells like a miracle. Stop clocks, blind cameras, mute systems. I agree, it's not supernatural. It's... sabotage! I didn't really take my glasses off, obviously, because, you know, I'd have to take these off too, and that just seems like a whole thing to do. She's very passionate about this. Detective, the system was accessed remotely 1 minute before the incident. Admin access using the technician's credentials, but he swears he was in the tower. Ooh, sorry. Sorry, a little gassy. Someone used his identity to create a ghost in the machine. Time didn't go back. Someone made it disappear. Oh, there's a ratchet right there. Super important. But the cat is important. It's the most important thing. A versatile tool, splendid for tightening bolts or settling arguments the hard way. True. There's the cat. I found a hint, thank God. There's the crowbar. Such a cliche. It must come standard in my first crime kit. Fair enough. You know, it's always nice when they you know, have a first crime kit and they involve the crowbar, the messages, the evidence and the clues. So nice. I don't know where I was going with that. Lubricating oil, fitting for such a slippery criminal. Yes. The bell. The bell! The bells! Quasimodo! What happened to the bells? Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be Quasimodo. That's silly. It'd be Quasimodo's cousin! I mean, he's the British guy. Quasimodo's in France. Silly me. The good thing about the clock stopping is that the bell stopped ringing too. Yes, that is ever so slightly annoying. Of course, the extinguisher. If the interrogation gets too heated, at least I know what to reach for. Oh, Detective Stache, You're full of laughs today. I tried oiling them, but these gears complain all the time. A crowbar, the Swiss army knife of bad ideas. You said it. A spanner? How dated! My software is offended. Okay, officer. How's it going? Perhaps if the bell rings, my uncle will wake up. Possibly. Always a pleasure doing your job for you. Alright, you don't need to be a dick about it. Okay, I've got 11 clues to go for. Oh. I'm ready. Neither whoever was in the tower nor whoever was in the restroom assisted the victim. Wait, no. Didn't the technician say he was in the tower? No. Never mind. Okay, control room. Okay. Panel. Okay, yeah. So, first of all, the technician checked the panel and his location was control room. Okay, the officer was not in the tower or was not in the restroom. Not in the tower, not in the restroom, so patrol car makes sense. The cameras show the guard leaving the tower and the officer arriving at the footage. Okay, footage and the guard tower. Whoever was seen leaving the tower, so Miss Guard here, arriving at the footage could not be in the restroom. So you're in the tower, which means you're in the restroom. And that just checked a lot of those off. Great, great, great. The apprentice neither gave the alert nor assisted the victim. The apprentice! He never assisted nor alert, so tools, I'm assuming. Whoever has the reports noticed that the logs were gone. Okay, whoever searched the tools heard a strange noise, and whoever gave the alert does not have the reports. Whoever checked the panel, here we go, has the reports, and whoever was in the tower has the reports, or whoever was in the tower has the reports. So either the guard or the technician has the reports. Well, I'll go for the technician first, see how that does. The officer does not check the rewind, it does not have the reports. No rewinds, no reports. Either whoever checked the panel noticed the logs were gone, or whoever saw the clock rewind noticed that the logs were gone. I'd say then you didn't know the logs, so that means you had the records. Whoever searched the tool... Oh, apprentice. Heard the strange noise. The officer did not check the rewind, so they were on the scene, which means you had the rewind there. Neither whoever was in the tower nor whoever was in the restroom assisted the victim. So you had alert, which means you assisted, which of course makes sense. The guy was your uncle, family and all that. Yep, all ticks, all good. Boom! Clock stopped, cameras blind, system silent. I know what you're thinking, it's not supernatural. Yes, the ghost told me only moments ago, and they never lie, it was sabotage. Of course, and did they happen to mention who was responsible? Don't ask me daft questions. Ever seen a ghost turn informer? No, I don't think so. Unless it was through a Ouija boards. By reckoning the system was accessed remotely, it can only have been the technician, or someone who used this identity. Perhaps we did have a ghost after all, in the machine. Detective, my uncle's awake. A witness at last. I've nearly learnt to marrow well enough to question the cat. Meow! No, question the cat. Meow, 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 meow. That translated too. Where is the toilet sitting? He's not as good at meowing as he thinks. I know words. The camera didn't fail. They were tampered with. The 0017 minute was deliberately wiped from every record through an unauthorized remote access. He sounds so smart. I love it. Little envious, but I love it. But even more importantly, and more truthfully, I'm jealous of his ability to speak English without tripping over himself. Very important. Detective, the paramedics alerted us. The clockmaker woke up. The officer just said that, Sergeant. You don't steal our thunder. That's pretty mean. What is his state, and what does he remember? He is out of danger. Memory is confused, but he's sure of one thing. He didn't see who attacked him. It was from behind, and he didn't touch any mechanism before passing out. So okay, that was really long, man. You could have just shown that down. It wasn't a big sentence. So the target wasn't him. It was the clock. An attack to create a distraction. Classic. Blah, 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 you're right. Or to hide what the clock saw. My uncle always says every gear holds a secret. Then I need to find out what happened at 017. The assault was just to erase the witness. Okay, cool. What about this blueprint? Yes, the vice. They always hold on to things so tightly, even secrets. As crushing as Scotland Yard's pressure to deliver result. Fair enough. Where's the cat? The cat is here somewhere, I know it. I know you're hiding. There you are. You thought you could escape from me. You were wrong. Thank you, my trusty sidekick, Mittens. We'll solve this case together. The perfect tool for sweeping this investigation under the carpet. Yes. Oh, a tape measure. I measured my own ego. But I need a far longer tape. Well, at least you're honest, detective. At least you're honest. Conks. Ooh, hammer. Good, good, good. To a man who only knows how to use problems, every hammer is a nail. Or something of the sort. Yeah, I think I heard it like that. That's definitely how you say it. Well done, Detective Stache. Well done. A spanner that tightens and loosens, the very qualities of a good interrogator. Good. I've found all the clues. Let me talk to the people. So many screws to tighten, including my own. Yeah, you just did get knocked out. My boss woke up. Best sweep up all this mess. Software is what you swear at. Hardware is what you hammer. Okay? A vice looks more like a medieval torture device. The tape measure detected. It's a clue, I think. Maybe. No, you're right. Well done, officer. While you philosophize, I investigate. Alright, I'm starting to not like the sergeant. Like, he's a bit of an ass, I've got to admit. Okay, the apprentice was making repairs on the clock. Okay, repairs. The clockmaker noticed that all clocks were stopped at the time. The officer was off service and was visiting her uncle before the incident. Okay, protocol, service, and visiting. The guard correctly followed the protocol after the incident. Protocol. You must follow the protocol when the clocks stop. The technician checked the cameras after the incident. No, technician. Cameras. Oh, you checked the cameras, did you? Could have possibly erased things that you were doing. Is that it? The apprentice was doing adjustments, and the guard was not checking the sensors nor doing the overhaul. Sensors or overhaul, so she was on patrol. That makes sense. She's the guard. If whoever was doing the patrol followed the protocol, then whoever checked the cameras did the checking. Yeah, that makes sense. That follows. Either whoever did the checking checked the sensors, or whoever did the checking did the adjustments. Well, I'm going to assume... So you were doing an overhaul then. Whoever did the overhaul neither did the register nor was out of service. So analysis, and whoever called for help thinks it was supernatural. So, I'd say you thought it was supernatural. Whoever was doing analysis did not use tools, nor call for help. Tools, so hands, and whoever isolated the area did not do analysis nor register. You know what? I'd say it's either. You know what? I'd say you did that and you did the tools. That makes sense in my mind. She's the officer, so she would isolate the area. The apprentice would have tools. The suspect who did the register, which would be you, yeah, and used the tools, and the suspect who called for help was not visiting the uncle. Okay, here's a big one. Regarding the clocks, either the technician thinks it was supernatural and the guard has the didn't understand theory, or the technician has the didn't understand theory and the officer has the didn't notice. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Boo. That's me sweeping this case of any dust. I was going to say carpet, but that didn't make sense. The clockmaker only cares about the time. Tell me you got something out of him. He's out of danger, so maybe he's mumbled, but he remembers one thing clearly. Well, out with it then. He's certain that he never saw who attacked him, and he touched nothing before blacking out. That confirms two things. The clock was the target, not him. And that's what he's dreadful. That he's a dreadful witness. See? I read it before it went away. Yay.
Clever.
No witnesses and no records. What? Now, interrogate the clock. My uncle always says every gear keeps a secret. Your uncle's a few tricks short of the hour, and I love it. Let's gather more statements. It doesn't look it, but we're on the right track. Yes, you are, detective. Yes, you are. And I'm on track to reading what you say. And you know what? I think I understood him. It's all how he says the E's. It's all in the E. The testimony confirms. The clockmaker was attacked, but he didn't touch the mechanisms. Manipulating time was the true purpose of the crime. Does that mean that the perpetrator manipulated the time to cover up the crime of something else? We'll see. Let's put the pieces together. The clockmaker didn't touch the mechanism. The logs were deleted remotely, but the guard swears she saw the hands move backwards. How?
I'm the one to be it.
Mechanical forensics just called. They found force marks on the main counterweight. It was forced manually, in reverse. My uncle explained this to me once. Forcing the counterweight in reverse doesn't break the clock, it just makes it breathe backwards. As he said, the mechanism repeats the cycle of the previous minute. So that's it. It wasn't a miracle, it was an illusionist's trick with gears. The guard didn't lie, she saw exactly what the culprit wanted her to see. There's something there. Cigarettes! That's a fire hazard! See? He agrees with me. Smoking indoors. The list of crimes just keeps getting bigger. And there's the cat. Thank God. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, there's keys. Good. The technician would be appalled. It opened doors without Wi-Fi or having to accept the terms and conditions first. Yeah, the technician would hate that. Oh, there's a thing there. A badge. A staff badge. Apparently, even getting attacked at Big Ben requires identification. So it does. Is that our... Oh, I thought that was something, and now I just... Ah, there it is. I got it. I wasn't randomly clicking. Shut up. A loose cog, a key piece in the crime against our greatest national treasure. British punctuality. My God. What crime won't they commit? Okay, I'll talk to people now. Found a Smitch badge, a serious crime for HR to solve, okay?
Is that?
Wristwatch in the age of smartwatches? Analog rubbish. Wait, there's a watch here? Hang on, I'll find it. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Jesus, you were really hard to find. Found it. Okay, cool. I found it. I didn't need help. Shut up. A wristwatch. In here, like bringing a packed lunch to a royal banquet. Hey, sometimes you like you like your own stuff. More rubbish on the floor, and Muggins here picks the... Oh, okay. My favorite gear. Monsters. Yeah, how could they? The keys. I'm a clockmaker's apprentice, not a locksmith. Okay, cool. Up and down the stairs all day after other people's... Oh, right, I already talked to you. Never mind. But I haven't talked to you. Are you going to be an ass? Another clue. Do try using your head detective. Why do I expect anything else, man? Just be nice. For once, just like, hey, I helped find this stuff for you. Learn some stuff from the officer. She's really nice. Okay? Why can't you be that? Why? Why can't he be that, huh? The clockmaker believes in sabotage. He believes in sabotage. Either he saw the clock hand or he noticed the counterweight. I'd say he noticed the clock hand. You know what? Or he noticed the counterweight. Ah, okay, so I'll leave that, but he says believes in sabotage, so I'll leave it there. The officer saw a reflection, and noted that the locks, here we go, I noticed lock. The guards believes in short circuit, okay, and reported fear. Okay, good. The apprentice saw the shaft, vibrate, and the guard did not see sparks. There was either movement or clock hand for you. The clockmaker saw neither the clock hand nor the sparks. Okay, neither the clock hand or the sparks, so movement. Okay, so it didn't... Yeah, so it'd be movement for you. Oh, so that means you noticed the counterweight then. See, it's all coming together. Vibrating got nuts. These sparks. So clock hand, which means you had the sparks. It's all coming together. I love it. The clockmaker saw neither the clock hand nor the sparks, and whoever noticed the locks had failure. Okay. Not too sure why she had failure. If whoever believes the short circuit saw the clock hand, then they noted the cables. If whoever believes in short circuit saw... If whoever believes in short circuit saw sparks and they moved the no. Okay, no. If whoever believes in short circuit saw the clock hand, then they noted the cables. But if it's short circuit and sparks, then it's the gear. Okay, cool. Whoever noticed the gear perceived neither error nor failure. Okay. If someone believes in jamming in the counterweight, the officer reported doubt. If not the apprentice. Oh, it's the apprentice then. Doubt. Okay, cool. Didn't read that fully. Gotta read them fully first. If whoever reported doubt believes in jamming, then the clockmaker reported confusion. If not the officer, whoever saw the shaft vibrate and whoever reported haste blamed the jamming or the failure. Okay, let's go with jamming and then... Whoever saw the shaft and whoever reported the haste blame the jammings or the failure. Do that. If someone believes in jamming in the counterweight... No, that doesn't work then. Hang on, God damn it. Okay, you know what? Okay, yeah, I used the hint. Okay, so you had doubt. Yeah, just reset all of that. Okay, so you have doubt. Okay, so restart it. Okay, the clockmaker believes in sabotage. Okay, so he believes in sabotage. Either he saw the clock hand or he noticed the counterweight. Okay, the officer saw a reflection. So I'm just getting all the statements that are true, that have no doubt. Notice the locks. The guard believes in short circuit. Okay, so the guard believes in short circuit and reported fear. Okay, so that's true. The apprentice saw the shaft vibrate. Okay, and the guard did not see sparks. So you didn't see sparks, so you either saw the clock hand or movement. Okay, so the clockmaker neither saw the clock hands nor the sparks. So movement for you, which means the apprentice, the clockmaker neither saw that. The apprentice saw the spark and did not see the sparks. So that means clocks, and that you. So the technician, yeah, okay. That. Okay, clockmaker saw neither the clock hand nor the sparks, and whoever noticed the lock had failure. Okay, you had failure. That is true. Now that's an if statement. Whoever noticed the gear perceived neither error nor failure. Okay, if whoever saw the shaft vibrate and whoever reported haste blamed the jamming or the failure. Blame the jamming, and whoever reported haste. Okay, jamming or failure. Now there is a technician statement here. Whoever noticed. God damn it. Okay, so was it? Whoever blamed the jamming or the failure. So I'd say jamming then for you. Okay. Whoever noticed the gear perceived neither. Okay. Clockmaker believes in sabotage. Either he saw the clock hand or he noticed the counterweight. Okay, so you noticed the counterweight. Okay. Whoever believes in the short circuit saw the clock hand. Circuit, you saw the clock hand, and they noted the cables. Whoever believes in the short circuit, which believes it saw the clock hand, and they noticed the cables. Or sparks, yeah. So that's you. Whoever noticed the gears, it's neither error nor failure. Okay, so you've got error because that's the last one there, the technician. So whoever perceived the gear, so that would have to be you, so that leaves you with the panel. Whoever reported doubt, which is you because of thanks for the hint, believes in jamming, then the clockmaker reported confusion. Okay. Whoever reported doubt believes in jamming, then the clockmaker reported confusion. If not, the reports. Okay. Whoever saw the shaft vibrate, whoever reported haste. No. Not haste then contradiction. Haste. Oh, is that it? Yeah, did it. Got it. See? I got there eventually. The gear, the cables, the panel. A symphony of chaos, but which note sets off this catastrophe? The report's in. The main counterweight was forced the wrong way, by hand. Of course. Now explain if I were 5. It doesn't break the clock, it just hiccups and repeats the last minute cycle. Good. I feel like we already went over this last time, but okay. Which vindicates the god's ravings of all things.
What stuff?
It was a conjuring trick. Time to unmask the top-hatted charlatan behind it all. Okay, cool. Statements cross-reference show that each mechanism reacted to reverse movement of the main counterweight forced by hand. With that, the illusion was born that the clock had turned backwards. Okay, great. Should be wrapping it up for stage 5. The last one was a lot of clues to go through. Gonna take a while to edit that. The odd wants answers, and I want to go home. You've already got the evidence. What more do you need? Sergeant, investigation is an art. Do show a little more respect for my creative process. Which means you've no idea who's guilty, do you? Perhaps. By reconstructing the lost minute will settle our doubts, or muddle them further still. I can't wait. Well, there's the cat. Yay. There's a lock. Okay, cool. I found 15 cats as an achievement. Yay. A lock without a code. I'll try my Loco one. 1887. Really hope that wasn't the birth, your birth year, because, wow. The box is like the sergeant's mind, full of potential, but nothing inside. You know what, yeah, I'd say be a little more nice, but he's been a dick this entire time. Excellent for holding something heavy, like the guilt of whoever's responsible for all this. There's the gears. If I gather them all, do I get a new clock or just a bad back? It's possible it's both. Fire extinguisher, no. Oh! Tweezers. Very nice. So much precision, yet the criminal still prefers the blow to the head method. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna hurry up. The end of my case means the start of my day off. My God, you're an ass. Like I normally like talking to them, but I gotta wrap this up, guys. Okay, no if statements to begin with. Okay, the apprentice forced the shaft. That's preserved by the technician, nothing. Okay, here's the first real statement. The apprentice adjusted the parts, and his motive was not trust. So he doesn't have trust no matter what happens. And the guards sounded the alarm. Okay. I'll just go through them one by one. If the apprentice did not trigger the lock, then the guard triggered the lock, and the apprentice feels fear. Okay, let's do that, because that sort of matches up with the other one. The apprentice forced the shaft if the technician corrected the system, but if the technician protected the system, then the apprentice triggered the lock. That's not true. So that means you'd have to get the shaft, so that means you got corrected, the clocks were not observed by the technician, and nothing was corrected or observed by the officer. Okay, either the technician had forced the shaft, or the officer isolated the area. Yeah, so that's true. No, the technician... Oh. Officer isolated the area. Great. If the components were not isolated by the technician, then they can only have been an unexpected failure, or it was triggered by the lock. Failure. Whoever was involved was the victim, which means you were involved and you're the victim, but neither prevented nor lost access. Okay. If the items were not protected by the victim, then he's passed out. Yeah, so you'd be passed out. Either whoever forced the shaft misaligned the mechanism using tools, or whoever corrected triggered the lock and interrupted the energy. No, God did the lock, so that means you had the tool and you misaligned. If whoever corrected also suffered from an unexpected failure, then they have neither the key nor the door. So they don't have the key nor the door, so they have the log. So you just gotta will it down one bit at a time. Either the officer has the door, or the guard has the log. Okay, so the officer would have the door then. Whoever has the key, which would be you, followed the protocol, and neither lost nor prevented. Lost nor prevented, so energy. If someone interrupted the energy and followed the protocol, then whoever suffered the unexpected failure has responsibility. And access was not prevented by them. Was not prevented, so they lost. That means prevented got to you. Whoever lost access has responsibility, and whoever prevented has neither fear nor trust. So duty, which means you've got trust. The clocks were not observed by the technician, and nothing was corrected or observed by the officer. So protected, observed. Yeah, there we go. The shaft forced the hour. The shaft forced the hour fix. The camera's dark. Someone who knows the tower, but with all the delicacy of a bull in a china shop. The apprentice. He tried to fix his own blunder, ended up murdering London's main spring, and then he attacked my uncle to cover up the mess. All out of dread of telling off. Your uncle must be a hard taskmaster. Master, hey. Wow. Case closed. I hate to admit it, but you make a fine sergeant detective. Me, a pen pusher, that uniform would rob me of all irresponsible charm, but I thank you for the insult. Since the very first case, you never hunted for the guilty, you hunted for the truth. That's Detective M. Stache for you. Detective Mo Stache. Truth is, time flies and I'm famished, and according to the Big Ben, it's already time for 5 o'clock tea. Apprentice arrested for killing time. He's gonna be away for a long time, and the clock's just gonna keep ticking backwards, so he's not gonna complete it. And in the end, it was the apprentice. Trying to fix one mistake, he made everything worse. Then, fearing discovery, he attacked the clockmaker and faked the system failure to cover his tracks. The crime against time was a desperate attempt to hide a human error. Dude, how bad must your, anxiety and boss be for you to consider knocking him out? Jesus, man. And that, my friend, is all the cases in Case Solved. Hopefully... Oh, right. You know what? I don't know what this is. Not investigating. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, these are more. Okay, cool. So these are just more crimes then, and little cases to solve. Okay, that's cool. But I'll leave that for another time, perhaps. But anyway, that's the main cases for this. I hope you all enjoyed. I mean, this was really fun, and I'll find something to play for next time. But until then, have a good day.